Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all doing great. So, in today's video, we are going to solve one of the most common and important string problem in programming. So, checking whether a string is palindrome or not. So, this problem is frequently asked in coding interviews, placement exams, and beginner level programming tests. So, make sure you understand it clearly till the end. So let me give an overview of a palindrome string. So the problem statement is very simple here. So you're given a string and your task is to check whether the string is palindrome or not. So if the string is a palindrome, if we read from the left to right and if we read from the right to left, the word should be same. So for example, so these words. So madam, level, radar and numeric 1, 2, 3. So if we read from left to right or right to left, so the letters should be same. So if it is the same and we print it as a palindrome, so otherwise it is not a palindrome. So before we start, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming coding videos. So let's what is palindrome string. So let's see what is palindrome string. So a palindrome is a word, number or string that reads the same forward and backward. So the palindrome may have a word, number, or a string. So if it's a word means a group of letters is a word, right? So a number. So for number, if we can take this 1 to 1. So if we reverse this, then it is a palindrome. So otherwise, it is not a palindrome. So and we saw strings, and there may be a sentence also. So sentence may be also a palindrome, right? So some examples of palindrome strings are madam, level, radar, and 1 to 1. So if you reverse these strings, they remain exactly the same. Yes, right? So here madam, M-A-D-A-M. So if I reverse this, in first and last index we have a same letter M, right? So and next. So next and from last next. So here also we have same number and it is a middle value, so we cannot check with any other. So it is a palindrome. So if we reverse this word means also we'll get the same word. So it is a palindrome string. So for example, if we take a letter hello. So I'm taking this word hello. So if I reverse this, what will I get? So last index came to first, right? So O, L, L, E, H. Is these two words are same? No, right? So if we reverse this hello, so the words are different. So it is not a palindrome string. So this is an example for not a palindrome string. So let's see the logic for checking a palindrome. So in before for beginner as a beginner, we will check the palindrome by reversing a string, right? So like by using a loop, we travel from the last index to the zeroth index and and print the array. So and print the word and checking the both the conditions if it's a palindrome or not. So like this we'll do as a beginner. So but for the interview, we should not do like that. We have to use optimized solution. So for that we are using a two pointer method. So here in a two pointer, we are using a 2 point. So in a two pointer, one pointer is start from the beginning and another pointer start from the end of the string. So we compare the characters at both positions. So if they match, we move both pointers towards to the center. And if at any point the character don't match, we immediately know the string is not a palindrome. So this approach is efficient and avoids unnecessary operations also. So here is an example. So by using two pointer, we are going to check the string is a palindrome or not. So for that, we are going to initialize two variables. One is first and another one is last. So this we take as a first and this we take as a last. So and here, so if both values are equal, we move further and go to here. So we reduce from right side and increment from the left side. So and we check now these two conditions. So at first we will check these conditions and now we will check these two elements. So these two characters if it's a and we move to next. So if we minus here it will came here and if we add from the left side so it also came here. So here we have only one element so we no need to check with any other. So if it's true so this also matches and this also matches so it is a palindrome. So instead of here I have another one element. So if I have a letter E here, so if I have a letter E here, so here, so if I add this letter E here, I will check my my zeroth index is M, right? And my fifth index is my last index, which is fifth. So in last index, I have a element E. So I will check with this. So if the condition is true, so if the both element is same, no. So it become false. So it is not a palindrome. So let's see the logic here. So take input as a string and set 2 pointers. One start from the starting and the one end from the another one start from the ending. So compare the characters at the both pointers. If they are not equal, the string is not a palindrome. So move the pointer towards the center. Repeat until all characters are checked. If all characters match, the string is a palindrome. So let's create a class here. So palindrome. So our main class. So inside our scanner. So now we are going to get the string first. So in Java, our string always S is always a caps. So string is equal to sc dot next. So we are getting a string which means a word. So we can use a next. So if we get a sentence, we can use a next line. So we are just taking a word, right? So we can use just next. So after that, we are using a two pointer method, right? So for that, we declare a two variables. So one is from left side. So initializing 0. So another is from right side, our last index. So right equal to our last index, which are strings last index. So s dot length of -1. So after that, we are let's get the another one variable in a boolean. So either it's a palindrome or not. So I'm just taking as palin equal to true. So I'm just initializing as palin equal to true. So now I'm going to use a while loop to check the condition. So if we take two pointer method, use a while loop and give a condition left less than right. Okay. So while left less than right. So for every two pointer method, you can use this. So in some case it may change, but mostly use this. Mostly we use like this only. So left won't exceed the right. So left also came to right side and right element will come to the left side. So inside the while loop we are checking the condition. We are checking the condition. So if s dot caret of left is not equal to s dot caret of right. So if this satisfies this condition, we are declaring is palen equal to false and break the condition. So if it's become false, once it become false, so it won't be a palindrome, right? So and here increment the left value and decrement the right value. So our loop is entered. So here we check the condition whether it's a palindrome or not. So is palin. So if the palindrome consists true, in a palin the value is true, it will print the it is a palindrome. So if anytime it satisfies this condition, it will the palin value will be updated to false. So it automatically go to the else part and print a not palindrome. So let's print here SOPLN. So palindrome. So now else part we are printing that not a palindrome. So let's run this. So let's enter our string. So let's give Java here. So JAVA. So is it a palindrome? So at first index we have J and at last index we have a A. So by comparing, it is not a palindrome. So let's see here. So what we got? It is not a palindrome. So let's see another one example. So let's give a madam. Let's give Malayalam. So Malayalam. So here first letter and our last letter is same. And second first and second last, it is also same. Third first and third last, that is also same. So by comparing, so it is a palindrome. So let's see. So it is a palindrome. So we have got. Thank you.